So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashik. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you? Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone, and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade. Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him. It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
An honest man and a good mechanic. Seems like you got a favorable trade, sir.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here. Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all...
Oh, you flatter me.
He'll be free to... it happens from time to time.
An honest
You'll get your money.
Of course. See you soon, I hope. Always open.
Skrontito pacnimo, ci ita kanki channa kilikon. Kimba muli radwana ji, kimba no. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muli ra, tan achua penki, yun patisa, ichuba jikuka naga. Kakinja nawabaka Chiwi aita ka chong chicha Agi chiwaka aita kang kicha na chupornibo Baba Hassan Shan
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. That's not much information. Could you tell me more? You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Uchua penki, tangi tuama ji, human ak in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa itakanki, baba Hassan shan, no ba muri rati lai kuka. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakut!
Papuilta. Kolo dus Nivan Rebut, Dikel Irimot. Uudasta sieltä, uudsta kelkis. Kolo dusta. Papuilta. Kolo dus Nivan Rebut, Dikel Irimot. Dustadan kelfa. Moi sidan kelfa. Uden truthblad van Nibo kelfa. Moi sidan papuilta. Kolo dus Nivan Rebut, Dikel Irimot.
Business. Some ships I fix, some I scrap. Depends if the owner disappears in the dunes.
Naboda ni winkis makoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mura.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing. Nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please. I'm sorry, but I can't take that chance. Are you sure you can't buy it from me? I don't know what to do then. We need the credits desperately. Could you get it? I could wait. Please. Will no one help? We need the credits. We have nothing.
I still haven't heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Abuelita, Colo Luz, Ivan Webu, Ikel Irimo, Utastar Shelfa, Uftar Del Kis, Colo Luz, Puntas, Uftar Del Kis, Utastar Shelfa, Utastar Shelfa, Uftar Del Kis, Colo Luz, Puntas, Uftar Del Kis, Utastar Shelfa. Abuelita, Colo Luz, Ivan Webu, Ikel Irimo, Utastar Shelfa, Uftar Del Kis, Colo Luz, Puntas, Uftar Del Kis, Utastar Shelfa. Abuelita, Colo Luz, Ivan Webu, Ikel Rolo, Antipian Rolo. Abuelita.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right, what do you want? You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though. Good hunting.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Tanis. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. Ah, she doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me. There isn't any. Too many. Of course, it's better than... Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course, they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever. Dorak is reasonable. Comad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. It's not like I have... Fine, whatever you want. Good hunt.
Yes? What can I do?
What?
Pakupa, Chekupa? Gino. Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaoler. Takom Juzdach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedabadwana Nidibobo. Jedabadwana Nidibobo.
Ciao basso, Gino Molirani Dubo Tokimba. Baba.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time. All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. All right then, back to work.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kulbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Uba patu goji. Tong nongbong chang nung yang. Tong patok smakdelia. Kuyabi jus kuna jiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Undi hadonga chik. Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kulbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerker Corporation looks forward to your...
Achua Pengti, Yun Patisa, Kichuba Jikotka Naga. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha.
Laboda ni Winkies Matoma. Wana kung best Jingpa Marulira. Tok Jingbang non kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kuna Marulira Rachikun. Slimo Padona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonka. Laboda ni Winkies Matoma. Wana kung best Jingpa Marulira. Tok Jingbang non kek. Tok Ninja Mira. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga chakanki dora, kachiku ita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando dona no chuchu. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chihokabi, la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non kek. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira ra. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo. La boda ni wink. Kuyami juskuna. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ruli. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa maru.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive.
How may I be of assistance? Of course.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You think I don't have something better to do?
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zhao. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continued to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause? To use their own knowledge against them. We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Talabushan omnang, wanga kun biskin ba chinapala mula, tongki ba. Mucho shakapaka, yiki kon no ba mula draki. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulak, tongki ba na nonek. Tanga boksha nap nong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bulak Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kon no ba muladraki chichon. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin king. Nikin kun na chinapala mula. Tong ki ba non tontek. Dun ni chachon. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin king. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kon no ba muladraki chi. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shi. Kakin cha na kwat. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Chinapala mula.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Baba Hassan Shah.
Ako Chekopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Sleep. Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes. Chintonga buksha umenong. Karavol pamulsi. Ladoda na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulerachi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha umenong. Karavol pamulsi. Umanabak mulera. Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes. Chimpayamul. Kunhungkabi. Tuknen. Laboda na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo. Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Sibedwa na ni Bobo. Tong. Laboda na rinkis matona. Rundi hautonga. Sibedwa na ni Bobo. Laboda na rinkis matona. Yinkin slimo podon. Rundi hautonga tong kimbana. Laboda na rinkis matona. Rundi hautonga tong kimbana kongkek. Laboda na rinkis matona. Yinkin Yinnoba muler. Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Rundi hautonga tong kim.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Chiwa aita kang kicha na yupornibo. Kun muliras nimo poiwan. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko. Baba Hassan Shah.
I watched some good races at the swoop track last week. Yeah, you have to thank Mana for giving us something to do.
It's not that hard to understand if you listen. It's just odd.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Paris. Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. Well, racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. All right, then. Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it, you swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care? I don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick? Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will. All right then, mate. Nobody we've brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential to last for years. Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 systems now. Good. Have a luck.
How are the Sand People doing so much damage? Blasters beat gaffy sticks, don't they?
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from Offworld is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones to do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. The war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here. Yeah. Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right, I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift. You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did. Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's place. Could I get you to help out a fellow hunter, please? Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
This should be interesting.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming. Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think? The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please? Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and, ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die.
Anyone out there? That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Grateful little.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it! Here they come again. How did they... Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out. Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. But actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
What can I do? There, take that.